It's the GOAT Coach, Coach T Flow, and the main reason you can't lose weight. That's a question that I feel like a lot of people want to know. You know, what am I doing wrong? Why can't I lose weight? I've been training for 8 years, been at my gym 5 years. The main thing that I see, well, before I get into what I see or what I think is the main reason, let me celebrate the wins over here at our facility, 4.0 Fitness. Shout out to all the gyms, especially the indie gyms that are helping people hands-on. We don't get enough credit. Corporate gyms, they just want the swipe. Corporate gym just, when they get that card number, they don't care if you come or not. They really don't want you to come, to be honest, the corporate gyms. But for us indie gyms, and there are several indie gyms in Columbus, I think you're getting kind of like the mom and pop feel. We go to a mom and pop store, you get more service versus when you go to a mainstream store. It's just the same thing with fitness. They're going to care more. Over here at 4.0, that's one of the main things that I push, the concern, the being involved, the consultations, the asking questions. Good morning. If you've ever been to 4.0, everybody walks through the door, depending on what time you come. We're always going to give you a good morning. We check on you to make sure that you're doing okay. Small talk, all those things kind of help build our brand. But accountability, Monday morning, when you come in here, you know that you are going to get on that scale and be accountable for that past week. Now, I don't want you to be afraid when you come here. It's not like we're going to be like, you gained 2 pounds. You're a failure. You're a loser. It won't be anything like that. But it always be motivation. It'll always be like, hey, we fell short this week. And then we go a little bit deeper. We go into the cause and effect. Well, how was your weekend? Well, how was your eating? Time after time after time after time. They're going to tell them themselves. But the reason they tell them themselves is because they're comfortable with us. They're comfortable, especially with my girlfriend. They will tell her stuff. They don't even tell me. We talking sometimes. So-and-so, so-and-so, such. I be like, oh, you know that? We be talking. So even from that aspect right there, feeling comfortable. It's almost like what's it called? Them people, I don't want to say psychology, but I think that's what I mean. The people you sit down with on the table, you just be talking to them. It's kind of like that. Or your bartender. I mean, it could be either one, but the trust factor. I think that's what we really try to emphasize to our clients who, in some cases, have become friends here at 4.0, is the trust. Trust us with your journey, and we got you. If you trust us, if you listen to us, we got you. You will achieve your goals. What disturbs me is when somebody comes here, they don't comply with the instructions of the coach, the instructions of the advice from the nutrition coach. When they don't do those things and they miss days, and then they speak on things like, well, I went there and I didn't lose no weight. To me, that's one of the most disturbing things, because if somebody's asking you that question, unless they've had another reference, unless they've seen some of my videos showing where other people lose weight, if there's somebody new, I know you go to the gym, how's that gym? Oh, I didn't lose no weight over there. You're not telling them the whole story. You're not telling them that you ate like crap. You're not telling them that you missed days. You're not telling them that you didn't give 100%. You're not telling them that you ate after 11. You didn't get no sleep. Or you didn't tell them that you're only eating 1 time a day. You're under eating, so your body's holding on to fat because it doesn't know when it's going to get another meal. So you're not telling that person who asks you the whole story. And that really bothers me, coming from a indie gym POV. And the reason it's bothering me because if they ask you about that at a mainstream gym, you're gonna more than likely put it on yourself. If you ever notice, when they go to a mainstream gym, the person who's getting asked a question, they're gonna say, "Girl, I hardly ever went." They're gonna tell on themselves at a mainstream gym, but if they ask you about it in the gym, they're gonna put it on the gym, and that disturbs me. And I don't want to get into any kind of pointing the fingers of what type of person does this. I'm just gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna say it like that, and that's a lack of support. It's false advertisement, and it makes hopefully that person that ask him does their research and doesn't take that person's opinion on it if they just that's what they say. But you have to dig deeper. And to me, the main reason that they're not losing weight, somebody comes to no matter what gym they go to, is the nutrition. That's never going to change. That's never going to change. I've had people come here to my gym, do everything I ask of them when it came down to the workout. But that same person, that's when they're here. That same person might skip 2 days or skip the whole week. When they're here, they do what I ask them to do, but you only here at the max an hour. I can't control what you do outside the gym. I can console you, I can coach you, but if you're going home and your boyfriend's telling you, oh, you look okay, you ain't got to do that, and you're eating bad, you're eating fast food 2-3 times a week, you're drinking a lot of alcohol, you're not sticking to your macros, you're not eating clean, it's an uphill battle. That's for anybody. Any gym. You have to attenuate to your nutrition. You have to get on a schedule of eating every 3 to 4 hours a day. You have to bring in clean calories. You have to digest slow carbs, so to speak. Fast carbs are going to go in, go right out. Slow carbs are going to stick to you, give you a sense of being full longer. Sweet potato, regular potato, rice, things like that. If you're not doing these things, the journey is going to be not impossible. It's going to be difficult. If you're not eating clean chicken breast, salmon, fish, white fish, no, and this some people eat when it comes to ground turkey. Those type of foods right there, they're lower in fat and they're leaner meats. You know how you go to your market and it says lean meats? You want to get meats as lean as possible. You want to try to get, I would say, if you got a scan, and this is going to get a little tricky, but if you get a scan, whatever your skeletal muscle is, you want to kind of match that in protein if you're trying to build muscle. If you don't know what that is, 130, 150 grams of protein is good. If you don't weigh that much, if you don't weigh 150, I don't think you need to get that much because really the protein is for your muscles. So whatever your skeletal muscle weight is, that's what you got the 1 gram of protein is for. But if that's just too difficult or you don't know that, you can just go off your regular body weight and add that, multiply your regular body weight times 0.7. And that'll get you a good range of protein. Your carbohydrates are going to push your workouts. They're going to fuel your body throughout the day. Like I said, your grits, rice, sweet potato, the little red potato, stuff like that. Those are your carbohydrates. Some fruit. Fruit has carbohydrates. I think a lot of your fruits are a little quicker moving. And don't get me wrong, quick carbohydrates have their place. If you get to a gym, you're doing your warm up, smash you an apple real quick or take down an orange, and by 10-15 minutes, once the carbs get in your body, they'll fuel your workout and you'll be able to push through a workout versus if you just come in and just go dry or fasted, what they call it. But learn to use your nutrition to help with your journey. If you do your workouts in the morning, to me, that's when the consumption of your food needs to be at the highest. Your pre-workout meal, your post. If you're eating at 6 or 7 at night, there's no need for you to eat a lot of food there. You already did your workout. Your body doesn't need no more fuel. You're about to shut down and go to sleep. Just put you a little bit of something on your stomach just to push through the night. And then when you wake up in the morning, you start the process over again. So, I mean, it's always going to be the same answer no matter how we put it. Nutrition, nutrition, nutrition. And next from that, I would say training in a consistent way. We just highlighted a member of our gym, Peyton. Peyton has lost 40 pounds in 6 months. I added up. She's right at 6 months with us. And if you do the math, that's 6 months. 6 times 8 is what is that? That's 48. So it'd be 6 times 7 roughly. So she's right at 7 or 8 pounds a month, which is almost 2 pounds a week consistently. That's doable, but I'm not gonna say it's super easy. But if you look at the numbers, if you go on if you go on Demita's page, Demita Prayer, it's my girl. If you go on her page, you'll see the breakdown of the weekly weigh-ins, and you'll see how consistent. It's like being regular, going to the bathroom. When you're regular, you know exactly when you're gonna go every day. I'm gonna go in the morning. That's when I do my thing. But her fitness journey got to be predictable because she was regular. You can look at the weeks. We all have our bad weeks. We all have stomach aches that throw your regularity off. But for the most part, she was consistent. And then the discipline comes in. Even when you're not motivated, even when you don't feel at your best, once you start that habit, your body's going to want to work out. It's going to want to train because that's what you're used to. That's like if you got a bad habit, it's going to be the same way. If you got to eat you some ice cream every night before you go to sleep, guess what? It's going to be hard to put the ice cream down because that's what you're used to. Over her journey, we went through our hills and valleys. I think it really helped her out a lot once she got consoled by Demita, and Demita began to kind of guide her on her nutrition, what she should be eating, how she should be eating due to her work schedule, and we didn't look back. I had her hold a 40-pound dumbbell, and I would implore anybody, if you're listening to my voice, next time you're in the gym, go pick up a 40-pound dumbbell. I mean, we hear 40, 40 sound like it's a lot, but go pick up a dumbbell and see how heavy 40 pounds really is. It's a lot of weight, man. It's a lot of weight for somebody to lose in 6 months. It's no joke. So, great accomplishment. We will always celebrate wins here. And it's like a guideline. And don't get me wrong, she's not the only one. From Reggie to Stank to Cruz to Wayne, I can name names. Shy, I can name names all day long. A Sarge of people who've lost 20, 30, 40 pounds. Stank lost 80. Reggie lost 100. So we can do the name. We can name roll call all day over here. But the main thing I want to show you guys is consistency, discipline. What we put into our members, our clients, to show them, hey, if you do this, if you listen to us, if you listen to the nutrition coach, you listen to the fitness coach, you're going to see your gains. You're going to see your journey, your fitness journey come to an end to where you can get to a maintenance level. So that's all I want to talk about, guys. You guys got to get your nutrition on point. You got to learn how to use, like Thanksgiving's coming up. Quick tip. If it's me, I'm doing intermittent fasting on Wednesday. Thursday is going to be slam dunk day. Y'all already know what's going on Thursday. But guess what? Friday, knowing that my body is full of calories, I'm going Yonkers Friday. What I mean by Yonkers is full body workout. 2 hours. Push, pull, ab workout. I'm not training my legs. But I'm going to have a lot of surplus calories in me Friday. I'm not going to just let them sit there. I'm going to work them. I'm going to get some real, and you have the fuel. Because you ate, well, if you're going to be like me, you're going to eat good Thursday. You're going to have the carbohydrates. You're going to have the nutrients in your body to push your body. You push your body. Get you a good gym workout in. You go for a nice 20, 30-minute walk. And guess what? Saturday, everything be right back like it used to be. Now, if you smash win a Thursday, don't work out Friday, mess around, eat some leftovers or something, get with your friends, party on Saturday, eat with your folks Sunday, then next come Monday, you're going to be having a 4-5 pound weight gain. You ain't going to know where it came from. But it came from you not properly planning for the influx of calories you're about to consume. So it's all an in and out game, guys. And in a nutshell, if you need help with that game, if you need help or figuring it all out, this is too much for you, we are all here ready to serve you here at 4.0 Fit. Just like we served Peyton, she was able to lose 40 pounds. You were able to lose 40 pounds too. I got one member, she has a client, and like we've become friends since she started coming here. She's probably at her smallest weight in years. And the only reason I'm not saying her name right now is because she's on the brink of a big accomplishment, and I don't want to kind of like spill the beans. Hold on. Oh, my ears almost burnt, y'all. My head's almost burnt. I'm gonna cut my ears on fire. But hold on. What is here? Oh, my baby be telling me to read the comments, as well as our in-house and certified personal trainer, Demeter Prayer. She also lost 20 pounds. Now her journey, her 20-pound loss was strictly a balance of her nutrition and her working out. She actually put together a plan. Once again, like I say, she properly strategized what she wanted to do, and it worked. Like, she legit wrote it out. She had a little white piece of paper. She used to carry around. I don't see it. I think she got all in her head. Now I don't see a little white piece of paper no more. But she actually had a piece of paper. She said, "This is what I'm gonna eat." She was on her little vegetable diet that she does, and she went at it. She went at it, and about a month and some change, she dropped 20 pounds, y'all. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's consistency, it's discipline, and it's believe. You gotta believe. You gotta want this. You gotta want this more than anything else in the world. And people say, "Well, I want that." No, your body is one of one. You only get one temple. You only get one body. You have to take care of it. And I'm so proud of her. Her weighing in, her body measurements, she taping up. And a lot of people might think it's overkill, but it's consistency, it's discipline, it's accountability. When you're going in the right direction, and you rolling, you get so much confidence in yourself. You literally feel like you can climb on your roof and fly. That's how much confidence you have in yourself. Because we all know, man, especially when you're over 40, losing weight is not easy. But when I tell you it's over 50% mental, it's an understatement. It might be 75% mental. Because you can come in and do and lift some weights. But are you going to eat right? When you go to that grocery store, are you going to buy the right things for you and your family? Or are you going to sodas, all the processed foods, and have your refrigerator full of stuff that's no good for you? If that's what you're doing, your journey is going to be a slow journey. But if you need help putting all this together, like I said, we're here to serve you. Our track record is impeccable. We've last time I counted, this was last summer. I haven't even counted this year. We had lost over 1,000 pounds of body fat collectively right here. Keep in mind, one person was 40. One person was 40. So, I mean, adding 3 people is over 300 pounds, and we've helped dozens. So we are serious about not just weight loss. We've had people we've helped gain weight. So it's not about all weight loss, even though I would say primarily that's what we do over here. We help with weight loss, but we also help with weight gain and maintaining and toning. So we're the one-stop shop for your fitness needs, guys. We're here to serve you. And if you need help, you can DM me right now. Put me in the game, coach. Whether you want to rock with the GO Coach, whether you want to rock with Candid Media, or you want to rock with Coach Cora. Just let me know who you want to rock with, and I'll direct you in that way. Of course, Cora, she does the bricks. Yes, most definitely, baby, the weight loss wizards. She gonna say it like, I don't care. That's when the lightning comes out my finger. We are the weight loss wizards. Make no mistake about it. That's no knock on any other gym. There's other gyms out there who are awesome. Great. Shout out to Sister Law Natalia. She's up there at Powerhouse. Shout out with Ariel. Ariel works with closely with my girl. Shout out to over there in Phoenix City. What's the girl name? Dang, E-Class gym. She's for the ladies. She's doing her thing. So Tamika, of course, McDaniel. We have a lot of indie gyms who are doing their thing, and shout out to all of them guys. So there's no loss of viable indie gyms who can help you in the city. You just have to do your research and see which one fits your fitness needs and link up with them, okay? Like I said, when it comes to that weight loss, though, we got your back, man. So, until then, guys, like I said, it's the Go Coach. I'm out. If you need us, DM us, and we got you.